Do you want perfect masking and editing in Lightroom, but you also want to save half the time doing it? Well, what if I told you that this one hack would allow you to do it in Lightroom? In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what that hack is, how to do it, and show you how much time it can save too. All that coming up. Hey, what's up guys? My name is David Johnston. On this channel, I help you improve your landscape photography and your editing. So if you're into that, hit the subscribe button right now. Let's get into Lightroom. So as you can see on your screen here, I have this beautiful fall photo that I shot from the swamps down in Texas, but this photo is still looking a little flat. I want to bring out some more contrast in it and improve that with masking in Lightroom. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And it's actually really simple. It's probably easier than you actually thought. So you have, when you click on masking right here, this little circle icon with dashed lines around it, you have options here. You have subject, sky, and background. We're not using any of these in this video. I have some other videos that show you exactly how to do that if the card's showing up on your screen right now that you can click and watch right after this video. So what I'm actually doing in this photo is using the brush tool. You can click brush right here, or you can hit K on your keyboard. I just click the icon because it's that easy. Your size options are going to be right here. So I'm going to make this a pretty big brush, and I'm going to leave auto mask on. I'm also going to have my feather up at 100. Let me explain why that is. I want a pretty big brush because I'm brushing in a large size area. I'm going to have feathering all the way at 100 because I want that effect eased in to the rest of the photo and not exactly 100% noticeable. And then I'm going to have auto mask on because auto mask is going to find those different areas as best as possible using AI technology and not put the mask into those. So it's not hopefully going to include some of these darker branches coming into this lighter section where I'm going to be painted. So I like to have show overlay on here because that just paints everything that I'm getting in red and allows me to see exactly where that mask is coming in. So I'm just going to click and I'm going to start painting that in. It probably will bleed over a little bit, and I'm just going to try to paint in this background area as best possible. I might decrease the size real quick and just paint in between some of these like so. So what I'm trying to do with this is brighten the background because it already is a little bright, and then I'm going to darken the foreground trees that are at the front of the image. So I already have my background mask completed. To brighten that, I'm simply just going to increase my exposure slightly to something like 0.24. So now I have this one brush stroke down and this mask complete. What you used to have to do in Lightroom, and what I used to do all the time, is make a completely new brush stroke, and sometimes those two masks would bleed into one another because they weren't exact, and all chaos would ensue. This one button, this one click of the mouse, is about to save you hours, plus is about to make your masking perfect because I want the exact opposite of what I'm painting right now. I'm going to find these three little buttons right here next to mask one, click them, and I'm going to go to duplicate and invert mask. Lightroom is going to invert the exact mask that I just brushed in, so everywhere that wasn't brushed in is now brushed in. One click of a mouse, boom, you're done. Now it did bleed over a little bit into this, so I already have, you can click your Alt or Option key if the minus sign isn't already up, but my minus brush is already up, and I'm just going to paint out the water right here in this foreground area, and perfect. I think that's a perfect mask for what I'm doing, and all I'm going to do is click, and I'm going to drop that exposure down, probably about the same amount, close to at least, that I did the other one. So let's look at before and afters here. When I click the before and after, you can see how flat the first image was and how dynamic the second image is. So what we did here, we just took a couple seconds, a click of the mouse, and you're done with your masking, and you can create a lot of separation and contrast too. You can use this for other things like desaturation and saturation, adding haze and subtracting haze. There's a lot of ways you can use this. The sky is the limit. I just know this video is going to help you out, so I wanted to put it out there for you. If you got a lot of value, hit that thumbs up. Here's another playlist that I really think is going to help your editing in Lightroom, and here's a video that I think you're really going to like too.